everyone. I've been wanting to do this video for a while now because a lot of people have had questions about foundation matching. And forgive my hair, I just barely washed my face and moisturized and even did a lifting. The Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. So I'm already kind of like oily just from that. I guess my skin is panicking. So I actually took the foundation quiz, and the foundation quiz on my website wasn't even close to what I'd pulled. So I pulled, this last one is going to be the one that the quiz said. So I guess we'll see how that ends up happening. So I have samples of all of the Timewise foundations. This first one is Ivory Cool Tone 100. This is the one that my sister actually uses. So like, you can see that I probably have a little bit more sun, maybe. And even at a distance, like you can see that's like, it's too light. So we know that Ivory C100 is going to be too light. There's also Ivory C110. And so this is also the matte finish. So, for people with oily skin like me, you can even see like that one is also too light. So like you've got just really light, and then this is kind of like more, has a tiny bit more beige to it, but still like a yellow kind of. But that would be perfect for somebody that has that exact, like if they have a really cool tone. So we know it's not 100 or 110. So far the quiz is getting closer. I mean, so one of the things that you can do is if you do have too light of a foundation, you can always just kind of like use it as a highlighter and just like blend it a lot. I mean, it blends in eventually, but you want to get as close as you can. For starters. Because if you're in like a weirdly lit room or something, when you are putting foundation on, that like, even so, like you can kind of see that's still a little bit too light, but even that's because I wiped it off and there's just so little left. So this is Ivory Warm 130. This is the one that I thought maybe it would be close. I mean, it blends pretty okay. So that's kind of nice. So that's an option for when I'm paler. But I'm wondering about this Ivory Nude 140 that the quiz told me I was going to need. So we're about to see. You can see, well, I mean, I can see on my camera at least. But this is closer. This is just a little bit too light. You can kind of tell just with the difference of my neck. Sort of. Like it's really close. So even if you're like one shade off, it's still pretty close. But you can see that this side's a little bit lighter. And this looks a little bit more like, so apparently I'm a neutral, not a warm or a cool. That's what the W or C stands for. So let's put the right one over the wrong one and see what happens. And I'm just using my hands right now because I don't know where my foundation brush is. And because I was mostly waiting to see which one matches me these days since I've been outside and doing stuff. So I could buy myself that brush, that heart-shaped one. I mean, I can see enough of a difference just because like with my contact dermatitis and rosacea, you can definitely tell that like I get red really fast. But the beauty of the matte finish is that if you are an oily person like me, that it helps kind of absorb some of that oiliness. So like you can see that like I'm a lot less shiny. And what I'm kind of showing you now is like obviously not everybody has unlimited budgets. I mean, it's okay to, as long as your hands are really clean, like recently cleaned, like it's not horrible. Like it's kind of bad, but I mean, I wash my face twice a day. So, like it's not a skincare sin to go without using a brush, but it's always better to layer, like as it dries. If you see a spot that needs touching up, just put a little bit there and just kind of re-blend it again, because the point is to look natural. You don't want to get a tone that's so, oops, I got some in my eyebrow, and blend, and then it will eventually go away, right? Just keep on blending. Just keep on blending, keep on blending. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? All right. Thanks, guys. All right.